Blessed day, my people. So right now I have a veteran artist that goes by the name of Starr, who is actually speaking out against Macka Diamond people. Now, she know Macka Diamond, Zane, and the whole situation that happened with Macka Diamond. And I remember when Macka come out the other day, talk about a dancehall artist beat her with board and them thing there. Well, it seemed like Starr was on the scene and she actually exposed certain things that Macka Diamond was saying. You understand? She has said the way how Macka Diamond tell the story is not so it actually go. So she right now, I speak on it and stuff like that. Now, a lot of persons in the comment section at this Sarah talk about she's a cloud chaser. Why she not support the woman instead of try bring her down and she just try hang on for Macka Diamond little name and stuff like that. You understand? I don't know say people are going to criticize her. But I actually want you to listen to the full videos. I want to watch it out. I want to tell me if you don't believe every single word that this woman is saying. I don't feel like she should just come for bring down Macka Diamond. Because let me tell you this, people. And not just man bring down man, woman bring down woman too, Trust me upon that. And even woman even do it worse than man. Because when them ready for talk, some things feed them out no good. But anyway, people, let's get into the video now. I'm not going to hold on it too long. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you some of the comments them what the people must say. You see it, people, so check this out.
So first of all, yeah, sorry, hang up Les and come on the live. Back in the days, first of all, I'm not inciting any violence. There's no violence. Les, get off my phone. Yeah, so I don't incite violence on anyone, not any man nor woman. And when people express themselves and come out and say, well, I've been abused, they should not be shunned. And there are some individuals that I guess they're seeking attention and say that they were she got hit, but there's things that led up to it where I'm not saying that she should have gotten it, but I guess she Jesus Christ. Let's please hang up. Les.
Yeah.
Come on from my phone. Hang up.
Alright.
God damn. Yeah, so let me pause this. Yeah, so back in the days, there's two studios. I'm not gonna call it entertainers name, but everybody can pick out where I'm at and where I'm gonna who is the artist. So back in the days, we would go from, which is me, the individual that says she was hit by an artist, and Queen Paula. So in the morning, we would go to Shocking Vibes where you had Penthouse and Dave Kelly was working there. Had a little section for himself. So we go in the morning, we go to Penthouse, and in the evening we go to Jammies. Now, Penthouse is where we do recordings. It's not a dubplate studio, so it's a recording studio. So we go there and do recordings. Now, back in the days when we hear songs like "Too Foul on Me Yard," that's the era. That's the time. Because even then we did Dave Kelly called in me and the individual, which is, should I just call her name? Lady Mackerel, right? Called me in to do the acapella for "It's a Bit Teeny Weeny Little Willie Man." I was like, we no want a man if the man them not long. Yeah. So we did harmonies, we did songs, at Penthouse, which is Shocking Vibes label. Then we go to Jammies in the evening, where a little dubplate is done, but we hang out. So one day after we left Shocking Vibes, we went to Jammies. So we were in the studio recording. There was, we were in the studio laughing, should I say. And me and Angel Doulas, the individual, and Queen Paula. Killer came around and said he wanted to use the studio, so we got out of the studio. Me and Queen Paula left, but the individual was still in the studio. So he said to her, he's gonna use the studio, she must leave. She said she's not coming out, so he eventually got her out of the studio, and she was upset. She was cussing, and he was like, "Go back to the studio where you guys were." She's like, "Oh, he's my boss. That man is my boss, and I don't care what you want to say, Baba." She was upset and she was cussing the artist. Anyway, we left and we went home because that was the evening. The next morning we went to Shocking Vibes, and I went to the boss and I said to the boss, boss, if you ever hear or your artist, I big you up. Someone say, yeah, what happened? Someone said, well, she was in the studio and I explained everything back to him. He said, what? All right, Kevin, we're gonna start book her now. We're gonna start, she travel with her because she have different way. He said, yes, she's out of the pack. All right, cool. She came in about a couple of minutes later and he was like, oh, Sandy told me everything. So she was upset and she was going on badly. So he said to her, listen, you need to go outside and calm down because I don't understand why you're so upset. When she went downstairs, we went over by the studios and she was still upset. Anyway, same time the artist was coming in, the artist for that studio was coming in, the big artist, the big superstar was coming in, and she shoved me, bust my head, the back of my head on the grill. And he was like, where you do that fun, I said, be yourself and she went bad, and she went downstairs, so he went behind her. So when they were in the yard, of course he's like, explain to me why you get so mad, So she turned around, shoved him, and told him for suck him mother. Now at this time, the suck mother argument, he went for the piece of board. When he went for the piece of board, of course, anybody, at the time, I guess he was, he was upset, so he slapped her, one slap, and I said, go to the gate and leave, and she left. Now, what I just explained is nowhere near what she explained happened. She says, that he broke up a 2-before on her, and obvious, you can't beat a 2-before, a tree with a 2-before for years and you never break it. But he slapped her one time, she left, and then she called the boss and she says, I'm going to sue the individual. So he says, well, I'm going to counter sue you if you sue my artist because you bust Sandy Starr's head. Now, I could have fought, yes, I could, but it's like, it's not even that, it's that out of the respect and everything and the confusion, I wouldn't even think of fighting. Anyway, the whole thing ended right there. And now she said, they gave her money and she buy whatnot, and which false, So that's the explanation of the whole, international artist beat her and broke her up and this and blah. It's just, and the reason why I'm saying, I come out and saying all of this is because for a while now I wanted to, I'm bitter, yeah. So for a while now, because I was with her for years, and because of that incident, we didn't talk anymore. There was no talking between me and her. So, I went home. Of course, I sulked. I was there for a while. I went into a, depression, and I eventually emerged and was going to studio back again. Anyway, a couple of years later, she called me. Oh, what going on? I said, there, what's all this? Oh, Macka. I said, okay, all right, what's up? She said, she had a cash pot and they robbed it. So she is asking me to lend her money. This is after the boss said and the beating or something. So I said, how much you want it? She said, 20,000. I gave it to her. I said, meet me at Spanish Town, right, the plaza beside the police station. And I went to the NCB and I gave her the money. When she got the money, she called me. That's the time that she still named Mackerel. She called me and she said to me, come here, you par now. What you doing? So I said, well, me and Snag a par a daytime. So, that's that. She said, well, can I come? I said, I'm going to have to ask him. So I asked Snagga, and Snagga said, yeah, man, let you come. We were on the road, everywhere, while Snagga usually, that's when Snagga started his roots thing. And Snagga, oh my God, eat pure raw food. And we were like, oh my God, we need some chicken or whatever. Anyway, we were parring together, so we went to PG Express. And PG Express, at that time, usually sell artist cars, and there was a trading. I was like, oh my God, can I have the car? And he says, how much you have? And I said, $20,000. And he said, okay, I'm going to take the $20,000 and I'm going to give you the car. That's the time we left Snagga because Snagga was all raw food and we didn't want to be raw food. So me and Macka start par. Me and Lady Mackerel start par. Anyway, she did TechCon and there's a remix of which is the Cartel, Tech Body Girl. So she did Tech Con, you know, support, you know, I was supportive of everything, you know, she did, and we were friends. I was the driver, of course. We, you know, drove everywhere, and then she eventually, she said she wanted to change her name. So she said, oh, you think about Macka Diamond? So I said, she said, Macka Juke them, Diamond was a part of her friend's name. So I said, sure, anything you want to do, I support you. Cool. Sunfest, not Sunfest, Sting came, and she and Queen Paula, you know, went on stage and clashed. And, you know, she came home and said, you know, she's going to kill herself because, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I said, listen, anybody that wins on Sting, you never hear nothing more from them. And like a couple seconds after you hear, our song started playing on the radio, which is Lexus and Benz. Okay, cool. Yeah, and from there, our career started, and she was, you know, everywhere she was, I was, you know, as I said, we were friends, and, you know, everywhere we fly, I was there with her. Now, the reason why I'm so upset is because I haven't spoken to Macka over the years because of something she heard I said. Now, I'm going to pause that situation for a second and come back and try to explain why that upset me. Now, if you hear me say something as your friend, you're supposed to come to me and say, you know, stand in my ear, say, yes, say. She did not. So while we were flying all over the place, come back to Jamaica, no, let me step one other step, hold on. Now, my son is an American, so one day when we were in New York, Lady Han came to our hotel. And she was talking, you know, blah, blah, blah. We did that talk, and I was saying, you know, my son, you know, American, and I want him to grow up Jamaican. She said, him have him social? I said, yeah. She said, all right, carry him, come. I'll keep him. So I said, yeah, sure? She said, yeah, man. So that's how Lady Anna, she had my son. Now, Lady Anna, one day after back and forth, we came back to New York, and she asked me for money. So I said, you know, when I go to England, I send you money from England. Come I go to England next week. She said, oh, you're a par with Macka, and you do so much show and you get the money. I say, you know, so I never asked Macka for nothing. And furthermore, that's not the point. The point is, when I go to England next week, fine. That's the conversation. That was the whole conversation. She went to Macka, and she went behind my back, and she said, Sandy say, you're not getting no money. And whatever was the conversation. Now, I was in a vehicle when Ann called her, right? So I heard her saying, nobody don't know about money, blah, blah, blah. And she was upset. But, you know, I wasn't even thinking. Anyway, so, you know, we were all over the place, flying back and forth, doing shows, blah, blah, blah. So we were coming from, when we reached, we were coming from LA. So because normally I park my car at the airport, you know, we jump in, I drop her off, I go home, same thing, vice versa. Leave my home, pick her up, drop the car at the airport, and we go away. So she, so when I dropped her off, on my way home, I was at the village, I'll never forget it. And Snagga said to me, called me and said to me, yeah, Macka talk back? I want one dub plate from her. I said, me and Macka talk back. Me and Macka come from LA, what you talk about? Him say, well, you know, of course Snagga I got tell me because Snagga, I'm a friend. You know, Snagga look out for me. Snagga was there for me. You know, so Snagga said, because she say, you chat her. So I said, I soon call her back. So I call her. I said to her, say, where you hear some? I say, she say, that time I had start career, she big them touch, big. I said, where you hear some? I say, which part you reach? Macka, where you hear some? I say, how far you there? Macka, where the fuck you hear some? I say, oh, and I'm not in Queen Paula that chat me to. Now, further on before that, and I'm talking about if we are friends and you hear someone say something, you're supposed to say something to me, right? Because earlier, you know, people would be talking about her with her, you know, hygiene or whatever. And I came to her and I said to her, can I say something to you? You know, I'm your friend, and if I can't say to you, you know, she said, yeah man, go ahead. I said, well, everybody attacks say your mouth stink, and you know, me not like it. She said, well, I kind of chose it because me have gingivitis and I youth, and them cut off the gum, and them cut off too much, and my teeth was, you know, skeleton was showing, and so them have to take out the teeth them. So she said, all right, and I gave her a bottle of peroxide. Now, when I said that for this is that If I could come to you as a friend and say to you, say, your mouth stink, and you know, and we correct the problem. We, you know, we work on it. You're supposed to come to me and say to me, say, your ears to me say. So that's why I stopped talking to her, you know, and she couple weeks after Ray Alexandra called me. Ray Alexandra is the booking agent for Spice. He's also, you know, for a lot of artists, and he was for her. And he called me and he said to me, you know, I booked some shows for you, and I'm gonna have to cancel them because Macka says she's not performing on no stage with you on it. So I said, no problem. I didn't even know that you booked shows for me, so it's okay. And behold, she called again, couple, I guess 2 years after, said she wanted me to do a favor for her. Now, I'm just saying, the reason why I'm saying this to say that is that when she's trying to end a fellow musician's career, now remember, yes, she got hit, but don't come out and say the lies. You know, Tanya came and she said her truth. Everybody come said their truth. Say your truth. You know, you come in and you say you get hit. Yes, you get hit. You get one hit. Yes, and you push first and tell him go suck your mother, and he hit you. So at the end of the day, I'm just saying, talk your truth. You know, don't talk where no go so. You know, everybody, you're saying to everybody that, you know, you got hit, and, you know, talk your truth. You know, at the end of the day, it's unfair. Anyway, I said what I said, and I said it, and my back is broad. So, no, it wasn't a full beating. It wasn't, because, as I said, she was upstairs and she was acting crazy, and she went outside like, oh, me not leave already. Me no nobody send on to me. And she did the same thing, Rona Jammers. It's just that that artist didn't didn't react to her. You know, he just pushed her out of the studio. So it's a matter of, you know, she pushed him, suck your mother, and he slapped her. That's it. You know, it's not funny. It's not funny, and it shouldn't have happened. But, you know, with the situation, and you remember saying, no, Jamaica no want to hear everybody tell nobody to suck their mother, you know. Nobody no want to hear that. And you're big at the time, everybody look at you. And there, everybody else was saying to her, you know, easy no man, where you going? So walk one, what's up? Coming back. Them time there, I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I remember that those days, Tony Rebel didn't bust yet, you know. So I think he was there. I don't remember, so don't quote me on that. But anybody that was there and nobody would have stand up and watch, you know, body abuse no woman, because at the end of the day, a lot of the men were downstairs, yes, but when she came out and she was cussing, everybody was like, "Well, go on, what's up? You know, why you know?" So there was no full beating, you know. No, and come on, people. A two before, anybody that get a two before full beating should have broke up. You'd have beat a tree for days with a two before, and now break up. So at the end of the day, that's all I say. And I've never come live before, and yeah, I did come live. I came live at the beach one time, but you know, so it's about that. So there's no beating. There was no beating. You know, there's just a one slap and say, go through the gate, you know. But and when she's talking about people beat her and she get whatnot, because for one, you know, she was gonna sue him, you know. And when the boss called me and say, you know, boy, if anything, you're gonna have to, you know, we're gonna counter sue for you. And I was like, whatever, you know. I was, you know, shamed and disappointed and everything, you know. So I started eating chocolates, like 2 pounds a day, you know. I went in a stage of depression. And anything about it, she always cry wolf, and she need to own up what she did. We had a writer, his name was Teflon. And Teflon wrote so much of her songs, and she took him to a lawyer and signed his rights away, saying he's gonna get $300,000. He didn't even know what he was signing, and he signed everything away and didn't even know, and he never got $1 from her. Right? His situation could have changed for the better, but because she stole his career, you know, turned him to another, it went to a different avenue, you know, which he was arrested. He was in America. He got arrested. You know, it went the other way. There was no success in his story, you know. So at the end of the day, she's an unfair person, and our friendship was not ended because of her. I ended our friendship. You know, I was there, you know, when nothing go on. I come from foreign, I buy everybody food, I buy clothes, I do everything. I did everything. Anything that my friends wanted, I did it. And I still would have, and I still would do it anytime for anybody. Anybody wanted my help at the time. And I did let off the money with her. No, let off the money. I wasn't even on the record. My name is not on the record. Nobody knew that Sandy Starr did let off the money with Macka Diamond. Nobody did know I did Hungry Dog with the Mad Cabra. You know, there's so much songs I have out there, but because of whatever reason, you know, I'm not where I am today. Now, when I was with Macka, I wasn't even interested in music. Like, I would just go with her and I would just perform. I love singing, you know, and that was that. You know, when she was doing interviews, she said, come in at the interview. And I was like, I'm going to do your thing. I'm here, you know. And looking back at these years when I had the opportunity, and you see, let me tell you something. Vybz Kartel, you know, said to me, when we went on a tour, me, Mad Cabra, Vybz Kartel, Assassin. Then time the Assassin and Kartel a war. So when we were coming back to Jamaica, it was me, Kartel, and Roach was in the airport. And he said to me, with all the situation with the breakup and whatever, he's like, Sandy, if you did bust under Macka regime, nobody would rate you. Which, even when she got the fight and everybody was against her, I was always there with her. I was her friend, you know. But you can be your friend to somebody and they're not to you, you know. And of course, whatever I did, you know, like whatever I spent or whatever, I've done it for everybody that I know. So thinking that I lost, nope, I did not. So there was no beating, and there's no, you know, so that's it. Macka, talk the truth. Talk what happened. I don't want to hear the lies what you're going to say about me. So, all I'm saying to everybody, now big up everybody that came on my life. Thank you. It's my first time talking, like even the speaking. So, I'll be doing more. And I'm not going to talk about music now. I'm just here to talk about the situation. I'm not doing any promotions. I'm just here to talk about her. And, you know, show who I am. You know, I am Sandy Starr. It's not like I'm a nobody. Like, you know, I sing. I have big songs. With the situation with, you know, me and her and, you know, the vibes, I did this song. Stop chat yourself with your friend them. Stop tell your business and confide in a them, girl. Stop chat yourself with your friend them, cause them have couple friend them tell all your business them. Stop chat yourself with your friend them. Stop tell your business and confide in a them, girl. Stop chat yourself with your friend them, cause them have couple friend them tell all your business. Because you don't want to know your friend, just pretend say you're dead. Act like you're sick up your rumors them spread. Sleep at them, yeah, them say you don't own a bed. Stop getting your things, them say you're mind man instead. If them can't get the copper, you them fully up a lead. I say corruption, you that see how them dread. Them play hypocrites, so once them eye too red. My also for mind, me know how to make bread. Stop shut yourself. Yeah, stop tell your business. Sometimes I don't even tell nobody nothing. You understand? But it's okay. It's okay. It's alright. It is what it is, you know? So, even the writer Teflon, he's still writing. You know, he was incarcerated in the States, but he's out and, you know, still, you know, doing whatever. But he's a good writer. He's a very, you know, if you listen to Macka song them, you know, him write, him write good, you know. And he's pursuing a career now too, but I don't know him as Teflon. I don't know if Teflon is, you know. Anyway, so as I said, I'll come back to do just music, talk about music and do music, but I'm done with the, you know, until I hear a girl call me name, you know, then I'm at work, you know. So anybody, anytime it happen again, and if she said not go so fine, we have not send nothing for she hear. If she want hear, she hear. If she hear, she hear. But at the end of the day, she never get no beaten. She get one lick, which when I incite violence, as I say on the body, but you know, she choke him and she tell him go suck him mama and him lick her and tell her to go through the gate and she need for, you know. But when you're caught, you see, why would you use for big up yourself and for promote yourself? You gotta say somebody beats and me get what? Not wish where when you threaten to sue and you were counter. They give you a counter. So anytime you're ready for say what you want to say, talk about it. I will hear and I will answer again. And you claim you have secret for me. Wow. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's do secret for secret. Let's hear it. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, we'll hear what's going on. But she needs to be truthful because there are women. I've had a situation where I couldn't even talk about that situation with a big artist also, but I can't even praises to, you know, Tanya for did, but I cannot even, if I did that, you know, for years I didn't have mirrors in my house. And this is the first time I'm saying it, you know, but for years I didn't have mirrors in my house because of my situation, you know, and I eventually just started adding. So with me not having mirrors, I started to get big, started to get fat, you know. Anytime I ease my stress, I eat. That's me. So I'd eat, but I chocolate. I'm not like a cake or whatever. I'm a chocolate eater. So I would eat chocolate, and that's how I get. Well, I lost the weight now, but you know. So I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I will fight. I'm almost black belt. So come on, anybody want to? So I'm a black belt, almost a black belt. So, but I'm not a fighter. I don't fight. I'm a peaceful person. I'm a singer. I'm a lover. I sing about love. I sing about heartbreak. I sing about falling back in love. That's me. And of course, I have songs that show the situation with, you know, what go on, like, Mama just lose her son. Another one die by the gun. The baby feeding done. No pampers, no there, and no food, no run. The breadwinner gone, miss a dead pass through like a Gilbert storm. But we can't focus, wonder who next and we can't keep calm. Man a dead, woman a dead, picnic a dead, yo, earth a run red. 1 million ways to die, but no I just copper and lead, I just war. unnecessary war. War. There is no justice. Appear vigilante, things around this. Be careful how you walk and you talk. You just might end up on the dead list. Simply things lead to death. The man not fight with no fist, no. But the laugh, the land abuse we. Them say are this way or this. Politician and lawman and bad man. Remember God not slave. So if you live by the gun, try know you get your coffin and read just war. War. Unnecessary war. War. Yeah. Why Jamaica go on wicked? Lord's not scared. I never lived. I could have lived for this. You know, sir, I wanted to, because I have a couple of acres, I have 47 acres of land instead, right? And I wanted to finish the house, have a full basement, pure food, you know, storage. Come and say, yeah, Armageddon. Oh, the part that go with Armageddon. Man, I store up the corn, cause the revolution is a must, it must go on. So kill or be killed. Ooh, in this Armageddon. Man are dead, woman are dead. Pick me up, earth around. I wanted to full the basement. Pure food, perishables, but not, but you know, like, you know, shelves them, you know, I learned how to like store rice, you know, certain things, but Armageddon catch me here, so what to do? Catch me in the concrete jungle. Lord of mercy. What me I gotta do? What me I gotta do? Lord of mercy. Can't go back to Jamaica. What me I gotta do? And then again, them go poison me. Them go poison me. Yes, me take the shot. Me have to take it because my work require it. I'm a baby nurse, so me have to take the shot. Remember, you know, Jamaica, you don't have to pay a light, you can thief light, take it down. You don't have to pay rent, you can catch up on some of the land. You don't have to do nothing in Jamaica like that. But at the end of the day, we have to pay rent and bills, yes. So America is all about pay bills there, you know. Pay bills, so no come. And if you just let go of the gate and let go, everybody come out, every country. And when they say they can't make it without not working, then go back home. Yeah, man, let go of the gate. Every American, every Jamaican, everybody, anybody, everywhere, they just let them go, make them come. And if you don't want to work, then I go right back home. Foreign is all about working. You have to work. I forget, you have to work. You can't come at a foreign and not do nothing. But so you know what's going on. So I don't go to the studio. What I do is when I go home, I bought a Apple Music for music. Apple microphone interface. You know, that's how I do my music. I record myself in my home, whether dub play, whatever, and then I send it to my brothers, and then, you know, Ali Patch, big up yourself. DJ Kid from Copper Shop, big up yourself. Those are my brothers, yeah. I have a musical family. My dad is Bass Artistee. My dad owned Bass Artistee. Father Bunny and my father, not Keith, not the thief. And I don't allege this. You understand? Father Bunny, my father. And he was one of the owners of Bass Artistee. So I have a musical family. Dennis Starr is a producer. Earl Hales is a producer. Ted Hales is a producer. And of course, Ali, you know, DJ Ali Patch is a selector. And as I said, Kit. Leslie is to do with promotion. You know, everybody know Leslie. Everybody know Leslie. Anyway, Father Bunny, which is dad, the most kind. I think I got everything bad for him because I'm too kind, you know. It's not good to be too kind. You can't be too kind. You can't give away everything, and fucked up though. Really fucked up. But at the end of the day, so I did leave the door open. So I wasn't gonna talk about music, you know, but just start talk. I never go up on live yet, so
Well, Well. Now that you make it to the end of the video, would I like for you to tell me how you feel in the comment section, you see me? But I get to some reactions from some of the people and you can tell me if you don't agree with these reactions, you see my people? So one person left a comment saying, Jano Starr, I can't believe this woman really come and try be little Macka Diamond instead of supporting her. And next person said, big woman, you in this mix up. Oh, shame on you. You're too old for this. Why you really a guest and talk? Go on a church. You can't even represent yourself well. And next person say, you should be supporting the woman that get beaten. Instead, you tearing her down. And next person said, the fact of the matter is you admitted that she was hit. The amount of time she was hit doesn't really matter. And next person said, black woman, we don't have each other back. You don't like her, so you come here talking about her. And next person said, this clout chaser needs to take several seats. And next person said, that's why abusers choose to stay quiet and suffer in silence. Actually, that is a good post, you know. That's why some people who go through certain things, them choose to keep certain things to themselves because people always criticize them. And you can't really blame some abuser for keeping certain things to themselves. Because when time certain people say speak up, you have some people who actually care now. But then you have a next set of people over there who try to criticize your thing, try to make it look like say if you just forget about it and thing. You see my people? But let's get to about 3 more comments. So one person say, you coming over here to say she's telling lies. Who pay you to come over here with that lies? You just said he put his hands on her woman. Someone send you. So they must say, you know, somebody definitely send her to come try cool down this whole thing. I not call the name. But an next person say, what do them big woman ya? What do them big woman ya now? Kiss me teeth. An next person say, leave the lady alone. You're looking at come up the wrong way. Your fault you went around singing on people's track and never did your own. You have no confidence with all the issues you and others say she has. She believes in herself than you. I remember seeing you in the studio following Macka singing on her tracks. You have a voice but uses it to tear other women down. Bye lady, your patient calling you. So, I don't know people, that's it for the comments them, you know. You can't tell me anything. And I agree with a lot of the comments them, Zine, because once you come on the internet and I try to tear down somebody, it definitely go look away. You see me? Now see you can't come out and speak your piece, you know. But you have to just carefully, understand, especially when it have to do with certain situation. Because remember what happened to Macka Diamond, you know, people, it's not a little joke thing, you know. And you know, the woman could have, suppose she did get brain injury or something. Suppose something bad did happen. Remember, say somebody actually put them hands on her, you know. And I actually believe say Macka Diamond is telling the truth. The way how she say it, I saw it go. Because on TikTok, I see them post a Spice video when Spice was talking about some beating thing with Macka Diamond. And I talk long time video with Spice, you know. So I think that is the same situation that Spice was talking about then, what Macka Diamond talk about now. So you see, say, it's not like the woman I tell. Something did happen and I feel like say Macka Diamond not tell no lie. You see it, people, but I don't know still. We're going to see if Macka Diamond is going to respond to this woman here. At the end of the day, you know, I not bash the woman, but you don't know, say people are going to say certain things about her. You understand, people? But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn the bell on. Bless upon yourself and keep safe. I'm out.